Power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like Hamp and the Mice that came in. What up? What's up? We made it. We here. That's right. We ain't run. Just get you some sage. Just get you some sage. You heard? Don't forget to like what you type. Okay? Don't forget to like what you type. You heard me? Yeah, we not the real Doom, son. We Hamp Doom, the supervillain. So, Green Day, you soft. You see the picture back there? That's the God. I'm the God. All over this world, we the Doom. Welcome to the show, man. Don't forget to talk dirty too, man. Talk dirty. Talk dirty, man. Talk dirty. I appreciate you. What's my brother name? The Fourth. Appreciate you, Fourth. Hold me down now. Listen, they can't get up, man. They're not the morning show. I am. You heard? I run the morning shows. The late shows, all shows. Huh? Welcome to my show. Roll you up some sage. Yo, this phone is not charging. So I gotta find another cord. But I forgot where they at. You heard? You heard about them. Good. Keep hearing about us. Huh? Keep hearing about us. What's up? Okay. And yo, possibly impossible. Your mother is pissing you off, man. Tell her to stop pissing you off, you heard? Tell your lover to stop pissing you off, that boy lover. You heard? That's impossible to be doing, man. That's an impossible job to be dancing around some man all day. What's up, man? What's up? You see I'm back. You looking good. It's Blue Glove Doom. You see the situation. I'm running. I'm hustling. Salute. 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 We only 8 minutes in. Look how we got the algorithm. I told you I'm the algorithm, man. I told y'all that. They can't get up. They can't wake up. Look, I've been out 8 minutes. I run this program, man. I'm the Blue Glove. Huh? The weather gonna be good today. Cause I could be Ace. You heard? I could be him. Huh? I could. That could be my name. The Ace. You heard? The Ace. Talk dirty. Don't forget to like what you type and don't run. Okay, when I start setting my shit up and I come get you, don't run. Stay right there. Talk dirty. Make sure you like what you type. Straight up. Gotta like what you type. Like it. When there's noise, it's real. Huh? Absolutely. We going. We going. They talking. I see them. I see them. They talking about the potholes in New York. That might be you. Because you like a pothole out there, man. Bump all over you. You heard Penn Murray, my green coat. I'm outside. I got the algorithm again. I got the algorithm, Penn. Thank you for everything, too. No flattery, no cap. Thank you, my queen. Straight up. Okay, we going Like I told you yesterday, Penn Murray, you got to leave them there. You heard? You got to leave them there because they the ones that make it. You heard? I told you that the other day. Mm-hmm. Because you don't need a lot, brother. You don't need a lot, man. It takes like what, 7 seconds to get to your brain. You don't need that much, man. Mm-hmm. Word. I ain't even put on my Splendor yet. I ain't even put on the Splendor yet. Soon as I got the call for this, I wanted to wild out. But instead, reached in my pocket and pulled my loud out. Sparked it, and I blew a cloud out. I even took a walk in my mask to pick a style out. Then I get a call on that phone from the devil that don't dial out. He speaks in the Samaritan language and let a howl out. Translation, I got that new fix. It's coke. I got that other new fix. It's smoke. We got that other new fix. It's dope. Which one you want? Blue glove around your throat? I could do that too. Choke you out till your face turn blue. It'll be all over the news. A guy in the mat came through. Now check this. You're going to be the one that I come for. This going to be a different score. I done ran down on you more and more and more. Not yet, Doom. Not yet. Not yet. Huh? Huh? I might knife him. Spit on him. Grab his kids. Huh? Because I'm like Mike Tyson. Riddick Bowe, Shannon, and Briggs. Huh? Huh? We gonna work you. We gonna work you. It just wait. It's only 13 in the. I got my green coat watching you. That's all I focus on. And whoever's in the chat, well, I got my man, the fourth. He's holding it down. He's in the Doom Squad. He's in the building. I got my brother right there, man. And yo, fourth, talk dirty, man. Don't let them out talk you, man. Talk dirty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you like the chains? I'm glad you like the chains. I'm glad you like the chains. I'm glad you like the chain. He said, yo, I like the chain. I'm gonna put more on for you. Because you like them. Because you like the chains, huh? Let's put them all for him. Huh? Let's put it all on for him. Son said he likes the chains. Thank you. You know, I bought these things to get on the show. I bought these things to have fun on the show. I was already Richie Rich back in the days, kid. Before I came out here, I already had my work. See, they getting their stuff now. It's dangerous. We been had it. Huh? We been had it, man. Huh? Thank you. The mass loves you back, man. The mass loves you back. Welcome to the show where here we talk about nothing, man. But we get busy. Welcome to the show. Over here, you safe in this community. There's no moderators. You know what I'm saying? We could sit here all day. Now, if you act up, you going to the store. I'm Hamp Doom. I'm not MF Doom. I'm not MF Doom. I'm not MF Doom. I am the proganic apprentice of MF Doom. I'm not MF Doom. My name is Hamp Doom. Okay? Thank you very much. Just say Hamp Doom. But look, it's a lot of dooms. It's a big universe of dooms, man. You heard? It's a big class. like Green Lantern, Batman. They got a bunch of them. I'm one of the Dooms that made it out of the galactical stars. That's me. I came through. You heard? Welcome to the show. MF Doom is my master teacher. He's right there. We want to thank him all the time. That's why you see us wear the mask. We represent. We understand that nobody don't want to do it. But they keep yelling out, he was the best, he was the best. Of course, Doom was the best. That's why I took on him, so I could be the best too, man. I'd rather be like him than be like anybody else. He's a black man. This is still Black History Month. Why not? Huh? He get Black History Month and he get Halloween. That's Doom. That's Doom. Huh? What person could get Black History Month, right? And get Halloween? He took over Halloween. The mask could be prevalent this Halloween. The movie is coming out. I hope y'all watching the movie coming out. I'm in the movie of the Doomsday Avengers. I'm a Doombot. I'm trying to change the name to the Doomite, but yeah, let them keep it how they got it in the comic book. But look, we got your favorite character that played Iron Man twice. You don't say nothing to him. He out there twice. He got Iron Man money and he got the Doom money. I need my money. Talk dirty. Song Jones, I see you. Yeah, I need help, man. Hit that like button when you whatever you type. I need help with that 50,000 subscribers. I need help, of course. I ain't afraid to yell out. I need help. I need a co-host to help me. I need a female co-host. Not no more males. I'd rather deal with a female co-host because they keep it real. They keep it real. Them other damn co-hosts, man, they wow. Big up to you if you did co-host with me. I don't need it no more, man. I need a female to hold this shit down. You feel me? Whoever want to be that female, holler at me. We could grow. You see, I'm grown. Look at me. I'm the algorithm. I could tag anybody and get them on. Why? Because I'm the Doom. You feel me? Because I'm the Doom. I could get anybody, son. I could tag anybody. And people go look at their show. Look at my team. They winning. Like Tandra, like Kai Fly, McDoom. I got 3 people. And my boy Smith. All they got to do is tag me in the work. And all I do is share it back. Guess what? They get the numbers attacked. You heard? We hustling. Me and my team, man. I sent you to the store because you said that word. So keep yourself together, possibly. I know you got 2 pages. So keep yourself together. I just sent you to the store. So just keep it cool, man. Talk dirty. It's all good. Talk dirty, baby. Don't forget to like what you type. You heard? We ain't even put up nothing in 20 minutes. We ain't even put nothing up in 20 minutes. Huh? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? There you go. It's on. Welcome to the show again. Welcome to the show, man. Timu Iron Man. I like that. Yo, we the algorithm. We told you that, man. Your mother got a booger hanging out her ass. One thing for sure, two things for certain. This thing is a mirror. You bum. You're a bum. I'm getting ready to look at your record, possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to look at your record, man. Okay? You're another one. You're another one that been trolling since 85. So stay in the building. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the building. Don't forget to like what you type. You heard me? Now we putting up that money. No doubt, man. We got your mother as the waste of breath too, you heard? She loves it. You heard me? We got this goal out here. I want to see y'all come through, man. Huh? Okay. Let me go fix up more particulars. Look, you got to fix your particulars up if you want to keep getting this back. You know what I'm saying? We got the algorithm locked down. They can't get up. You seen your man last night did 3 hours and only got 1,000 off that. That's terrible. That's terrible work. And I gave him a shout out. Then your other friend, Bum TV, he had about like 200-300 people in the building last night. And you only get a few views on that too? And did 5 hours again? Y'all terrible. Y'all terrible. It bothers me when I see y'all doing all that, man. It's corny, man. That you got to get all that done so that you can, you know what I'm saying? Get views, try to beat me. This is proganic over here, man. Huh? We in a proganic state of mind. That's why we winning. We doomed. We stand in front of you in the camera. We don't hide behind the avatar like you. Y'all be hiding behind the avatars like little girls. You heard? And here it is. We out here in the street looking right at you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When you wake up and you see that we surpass your numbers, when you wake up and you see all the stuff you need to see, I'm going to keep tagging you because you soft. I'm going to keep tagging you because you soft, man. You heard? I want all this. And plus, I need everybody. What up? Hmm? Hmm? See, when they look at this example, they're going to say, damn, we're going to have to take a page out of Hamp Doom's book. You know what's going to happen when they do that? They're going to lose everything. They're going to try to cut their moderators off that been hanging with them for years. They're going to do it because they not grown. Over here, we comfortable. We got work. You understand? We got work here, man. You know, we don't got moderators, man. But who want to be a moderator though? You heard? Is who want to be a moderator here though? We hustling. We hustling. It's only 6:18. It's only 6:18. Huh? I told my peoples I was coming outside. They know we outside. My little man is chilling. The weather look good. The Clintons is dropping a disposition pertaining to them being in those files. Hmm? 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 They was in those files, you heard? Thank you. Report me again, baby. Report me again, baby. I need you to report. Keep reporting it. Mm-hmm. Tell them I love Doom, you heard? With the mask and the earrings. Don't forget none of that. Because y'all don't like what they type. Tell them, Amy, my green coat's in the building. Now, I want you to sit back, though. Just sit back. We got the algorithm. Morning, baby. We talking dirty to them early. What I was telling them was, they not up. He tried to do a late night show. Bird chest. He couldn't even do it. He ain't had nobody in the building. I'm going to check their work right now. I'm checking their work right now. No doubt possible. No doubt, man. I was looking for a movie app last night. I got to dig deep again. They took my movie app from me. I got a broken fire stick, so you know, you got that jailbreak fire stick. You got to dig deep. Salute to everybody that came in attendance. It's only 27 minutes. I'm hustling. I got the algorithm jumping. You know what I'm saying? The gussle. That's what it is, baby. The hustle. Yeah. You see how that thumbnail looked with the blue glove telling you to do the job, man? We'll be hustling. We hustling YouTube. We got YouTube crack. You want me to be out there in the street to lose my freedom? Nah, this is the best crack right here, man. Y'all all on that glass dick, not my peoples. You. So what we do, man? We put out the crack. This is a glass dick. You smoking right now by doing what you doing. This is what it is, man. UTC, man. Welcome to UTC, man. YouTube crack, nigga. We out here hustling ounces, fifths, whatever you need, we got you. I'm the Doom, Blue Glove. Welcome to the show, man. We getting those numbers up, that bag. Everybody out there hustling, they work, they can't get it off at a proper time. We over the thousands. We jumping over the subscriber count. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what we do here. If you new here, I need you to hype this video, like this video, and subscribe to the channel, and enjoy yourself in the comment section. You heard me? Now welcome to the show. Feel me? Let's get it going on. Feel me? Yeah. No doubt, man. I like that word. I love it. Write it some more, baby. It's big. Oh, let me tell you what the chat wars looked like yesterday. Pen Murray, you still in the building? Amy Smalls, you still in the building? So, the first show, that's right. The chat wars went over 2,000. The first show yesterday. Second show stayed in the 500s. But hey, that was the afternoon. People were still dancing somewhere else. So, gotta keep the chat wars, Pen Murray. The morning show gotta hold the chat wars to past 2,000. So we gotta let them talk for about an hour. I have to. They don't know what they saying. They just saying anything. No doubt. Come get the shoes. Come get anything you want, man. What's going on? We in the chat wars right now. We in the chat wars right now. We hustling. We fighting. We here. Huh? Pick up the man. You see him? We here. We got the algorithm jumping. Your man and them doing all these hours. I told you the algorithm work for me. If I got the algorithm this way, he gonna go that way. I got it. I'm running it. I got the system jumping. You see how I cut Ron Savage? Ron, his Google search got messed up. I did that. I sent in the flying mask as a drone. It was small. Snuck in like Ant-Man. Went into the computer, gave him some malware, messed him up. He did all those hours and get only what? How many he got? Huh? Let's talk dirty to him. Huh? Let's talk dirty to him. Huh? How many he got last night? Unbelievable. It took him 3 hours, 56 minutes, 4 minutes away from 4 hours, and you only reach 1,300 views with 40-something thousand subscribers. Terrible, boy. Terrible. That's terrible work right there. Here we do it in an hour and 52 hours, and we walk away with the great number and come back because we own the algorithm. I am the algorithm. You're not. You got to find me. You see, if you would have stayed a little longer, Conron, you would have got that up to 4 or 5. If you would have kept playing how I was playing and you was playing how you was playing when we was doing the back and forth last night, you could have got some extras. Huh? And I was debating on coming back outside, but I said, no, I'm going to wait till the morning and look. Huh? Huh? Conron, you can't do it. You soft. Why is I'm attacking you? Because you my opponent. You my op. And plus you got 41,000 subscribers. I need 15 of that. You got 41,000. Me and my team need a couple of that thousands, man. I'm tired of seeing you eating chicken and dancing with zebra cakes. I saw zebras in my dream last night. I said, God damn, that's the zebra cake right there. I saw chickens in my dream last night. I said, well, you know I like that Popeyes. Then I like the little Kennedys. You know, they got that dark chicken. I love it. Yo, it's addictive now. I see why he addicted to it. You got to know what you're doing when you're eating that fried chicken. Salute to the gift squad that came through. Big up to my beloveds. I've been here the whole time, dog. And yo, Xander the Fourth, Wakanda hugs, man. My job is to get everybody happy, man. Like 980, no doubt. That's what he do. All those hours. Huh? Huh? See, let me tell you something. I don't want to tell him, but I'm going to tell you. I got the algorithm working for me. I don't work for the algorithm. He works for me. You understand? I tell Kai Fly, salute, beloved. I tell the algorithm what I wanted to do. Now, you're going to see them try to do the morning show. You tag me. You let me know. I got the phone with the notifications on. They can't do it. Huh? This job is for the elite, man. Huh? You have to know what you want in this YouTube game. I want a plaque. That's all I need. Forget about the million subscribers. I don't give a fuck about that. I want the plaque. That's my job. Just give me 100,000. I'm running, man. Give me 100,000. I'm running. Anything after that, that's extras. That's straggler child for me. But look, my job was to get on this show, right? To get monetized. I didn't come here to laugh and giggle, play music from 1944. That's your job. When I came to YouTube, I came to make a name for myself. I'm Hamp, the supervillain of YouTube. I didn't come out here and start whack trouble to get out here to look for other people and try to make it my story. I don't know them niggas. Why would I put up a story about Whack 100? I don't know Whack. Even though we got to go shoot that fade. But I don't know Whack 100. I don't know Umar Johnson, even though I'm Dumar Johnson. I don't know that nigga. So you mean to tell me you wake up every day slapping the thumbnail up there and you want to tell the world what they already know by swiping through their fucking Google search and they'll find it, and then they sit down and listen to you retell a story. That shit sound whack. That sound plagiarism all day. Here, over here, you don't know what we do. I don't even know. That's the beauty of it. I don't even know. I'm so oral, what they call it, what they call it. I'm the oral speaker. The orator. I'm so orator at this shit. I don't even need notes at times. But I write it down. I say, oh, that could be a potential talk for next time. Be strategic here at the Blue Glove University. You understand? We running the thing. Tell them to wake up and get this amount of people in the building. They can't do it. Tell them to do it in the afternoon. They can't do it. Why? I'm the algorithm. You need me now. I ain't going to be mad if you put the name up on the title. I'm going to watch you anyway to see if you can get that bag. Oh, my name got in my bag? Good. We go knock on the door. Hello, we back. It's time to fight now. Got you some views. Now it's my turn now. Just don't slander. If you're going to play the game the right way, play the game. You don't need too much. We ain't in no political fight. You ain't got to smear my campaign by telling me to suck your dick and all that. You know what I'm saying? That shit sound foul. I ain't never told no man except a punk that kept fucking with my show. And that was old beef. But other than that, I don't get up here and do that to nobody. If I'm upset with you, I make a video and show you that I got the views for it. I don't got to make anything unnatural about you. I can make it vivid. I could turn that shit into a picture. You would talk about me and just say, look at the guy in the mask. That's all you could say. He got the gold chain. That's all you could say. And then you'll say, oh, he said he this, he said he that. That's a little bit of work you got. But here, I could stretch the imagination about you. And how you was dancing around in little high heel shoes and shit with your mother dancing. See, I got stories about you. Because you a hoe. All you can say about me, you, Con Ron, Bum TV, both of y'all punk niggas said, get off your nuts. What grown man would tell another man that? Yo, he riding me. Pause, yo. Those are old talks before the pause came out. Yo, that nigga meat riding. That was back then. Yo, that dick riding. That was back then. Now, today, you can't use these type of talks because pause. We showed you the game of yesterday that you played with Ben, you and Hans, the twister. Y'all get on the floor, spread the shit with all sorts of lubricants, and y'all slide, and y'all dance, and y'all twist, and y'all turn. Bum TV, Rum TV, you a bum. That lady pulled more views than you, and she ain't even got to do nothing. Big up to Mary Ann Laurent. I don't even know who she is. Don't care. It ain't my business. Why is you worried about her money? Then you, let me see your video. No, then you do all those hours yesterday, like Con Ron. Both of y'all. Trying to get in the game of nothing. You did 3 hours yesterday. 5 hours. You got 2,000 views. Terrible. And you did it 3 hours ago. We'll do this in 2. We'll do past your number in 2 hours. I'm just that confident. When they say, yo, you get them off the home, yeah, I'm hitting the double. They gonna get home. I gotta sacrifice hit. I'm gonna get it off, man. They gonna get home. So I'm watching you talking, and I can't see you. Okay, your beard is covering your whole mouth. You look like you're on medication. You look like you're on some type of sleeping medication. Huh? You look like something took place that you done read 1,000 books to put the kids to sleep. That's why you can't get up in the morning, or you can't get up in the afternoon. You keep switching the time of the lives. And then when you come out, you get about a lot of good people. I watched it. I said he should have some money by the morning. I wake up, Rum TV, Bum TV. You did 5 hours. Why so many hours? What was that important to talk about that lady for 5 hours? You talked about young Pharaoh for 13 hours. Boy, let me tell you something. You got a mental problem, man. You must have a mental problem waking up every day thinking about another person's story because you didn't see it first. We don't have that problem. We see the story, we're like, oh, wow, that could be a good one. Wow, that's a good one right there. But you know what I say? Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's go back to work. See, we don't dislike people's work if they working. It motivates me to say, oh, wow, he got a number. Like Bum TV. That last video you did a few weeks ago, a week ago, a few days ago, that inspired me to get to 10,000. That inspired me to get to 8,000. That's 18,000 in two videos. We got monetized for it because we know how to work the program. Huh? So you motivated me with that little bit of number you did. And I came back with a 2 hour and 40-minute live, and you did to get 6. You did 6 hours to get 6,000. So that's 1,000 an hour. I told you I came to work you, man. Oh, he worried about the numbers. Yeah, because y'all worried about mine. You was telling people how I went from 2,000 and shot up to the algorithm did that. I'm the boss. I know what I'm doing here. None of you niggas can't read or write, let alone you haven't been reading and writing over 100 years yet. Look, I'm 697 books ahead of you right now. That's how many books I read. I'm not counting the writing books that I put together. I got a library of that. That could fit in George Washington library. That's big. Pause. That's big. That's a big library. The shit that I got in my mind could go to the Kennedy Air Force Center. You understand? I run shit. Through this mask, they got people looking for me. UFOs, CIA, the FBI, they trying to come get me. Why? Because I got the remedy, man. Yo, how you doing this viral and not being viral? You're not even out there looking to be viral. You just viral. You on the news, you on the TV shows, you got this done, you got the gold, you got the females. You about to go to jail. I said, what? Who put me to jail? Let me get that phone call. Who you call? Let me call my Jew. To my Jewish community. You know I love you, baby. Let me call my Jewish community. They gonna talk to you, man. Because I don't know nothing. Let me call Steinbrenner. Let me call Steinfeld. Let me call my brother, the Cohens. I got a lot of Jewish friends out there, man. Big up to my Jewish community. We love you, baby. I don't know nothing. I'm sorry you went through the Holocaust. I went through the slave trade. We same. Okay, Jews? We the same. Just sign to the show, Jew. I love you. All my Jewish community. Listen, we the same. You went through the Holocaust. I went through the slave trade. Okay? We the same, Jew. I love you. We're calling the hugs to my Jewish community. I don't know about the rest of the team that don't love. That's not my business. Let me tell you something, Israel. I love you. You understand? Those Jewish people that was in my community, they fed me kosher bread. I got a kosher meal right here from my Jew friend. I got a kosher meal from my Jew friend right here. You know, these are Jewish packages. Look at this. They gave me some roasted chicken. And they said it don't get stale until June 18th, 2016. I can hold this for another 2 months. That's that kosher. Who that? Penn Murray. Who that? That's Penn Murray? I like Penn Murray. Hold on, let me put this in the freezer. Wakanda hugs to my queen. Now, what was I saying again? See, Penn Murray, you keep doing that sucker shit. I'm gonna have to block you. I'm gonna have to block you, Penn Murray, because every time I try to get my mind what I was saying, you hit me with a bag and I can't remember nothing. God damn. Oh, my Jews. Oh, right. Thanks. Whoever's in the Doom Squad. All right. Jews went through the Holocaust, and you went through slave trade. There we go. That's what I was talking. So listen, my Jewish community, I love you. I don't know nothing. Hamp is wild and not. Nah, you gotta think. I'm thinking. I'm an international master. I'm national. I'm all over. I ain't got no problem with nobody. Yo, they wanna blow. Listen, you should have been told if you was doing that. They've been feeding you and the money stopped. You had plenty. Let me tell you something. You had plenty opportunities when you was on. You could have used that brand and made another brand for yourself. And then when the money got low, you had your own bag. Oh, I'ma tell because I ain't getting no more money from them. Get your own bag. I put you on. I'm just speaking in general. I put you on. So these peoples wake up, oh, I'ma tell the world, I'ma write a book. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't write nothing about me. Call me. See, I'm the nigga that's like that. Straight up. You're not going to write a book about me and put me in a special chapter that got about 14 pages of talking about me and other pages is dealing with what you went through in my life or in your life. I want to be there. You're not going to talk about me and I ain't there. That's the beauty about writing that book. I'm going to be right there. Yeah, put that. Absolutely, put that in there. Talk dirt. We talking that talk, loved one. Hard. Got them running scared. Look at them. They looking, they peeking. How they say it, they in the background. Like, damn, I can't believe he did it again. Yeah, I did it again. We did it again. My team see that I am the algorithm. And we say that with great confidence. Because we got our own work over here. The algorithm like when you do your own work, man. I just want to tell you that that's one little secret. You can keep stealing everybody's work. The algorithm ain't gonna, it'll probably sway you, but it ain't gonna work. They like, we just saw that. All right, let's see what he got. Let's put it around and see what type of work it'll pick up. That's how they think. When I found out about that in one-on-one algorithms classroom, I said, wow, these niggas are strong. The algorithm is slick. The algorithm is slick. Now look, the algorithm could jump fast if the next opponent was to upgrade it too with the same work. Like yesterday, we had Con Ron working. He was excited. He was talking. He only gave you, see what I'm saying? He gave you like 4 or 5 minutes. The algorithm can't see that. It'll pick up that you got something moving. It's like a heartbeat. Next thing you know, they're like, okay, let's see if it can blood flow. Let's see if it can run through these vessels. That's a bitch. He stopped, talk about the girl, worrying about a phone call, worrying about the pipe. A pipe. Not rolling papers. Pipe. Y'all jacking that. Huh? You threw on a pipe on you. Granddad pipe, too. The Waldorf Astoria type of pipes. No problem about this. But it's so old. We in the age of rolling papers, man. Just as before, back in the days. And here it is. You still smoking on a pipe. And you got this thing all night. That's all I keep hearing from you. Flick. We in the big world now. Huh? We smoking the Con Ron pack. I got a Con Ron. We smoking Con Ron pack. You heard? The rolling papers is bum TV, you heard? Yeah, that's what we smoking on. And what we about to inhale is greatness. That this channel will surpass the number that we said it is. See, you see that lady Penn Murray in the green coat? That's why I come outside for. Because she come to have a good time. And money is not an object, right? We look at people like you that don't send no money. That's a shame that a woman is doing this. That's a shame. In case y'all don't know, that's Bill Murray's family member right there, the great Bill Murray. Just in case y'all want to know. There's a lot of Murrays out there. Murray Hair Grease. We used to have a store called Murray's where we used to go to the food store. But that's Penn Murray. And her family is Bill Murray, Ghostbusters. So I got famous people in here. Yep. That's amazing. I turned this thing around. Bill Murray is a MF Doom fan. Yep. I didn't know that. And I got his family member. I thought it was his wife, but we're going to just say family member. But look, everything funny here, baby. That's why she here. But look what she do, though. We got her on record surpassing everybody. And I can't wait to meet them. That might be my first tour. Oh, my Lord. Pim, stop playing around, Pim. I'm trying to talk. Let me work. Please let me work. Let me work. That's going to be my first tour guide right there. They said they in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I know where that's at. I might do that on the April Fool's Day or something when the money look good in April because the channel will be like 5 years old. I might do that. I might go pop a live and say, yo, I'm in the town of where y'all at. Somebody should come out and say, Doom, this is me, Penn Murray. Turn around. Damn, you more beautiful than what you write on the show. Talk dirty, ho. Huh? We all gonna be laughing. Tell him, Penn Murray. Green coat. See, we talking a lot of good words here. At 53 minutes of the show. I mean, I saw people do this before, right? I remember Scheme Feet, man, unbelievable. Man, making money doing it. Hold on now. Stop playing around trying to get my words out of cross. Damn, what did I say? Yeah, I saw this before. People supporting, and then it turned negative. How did it turn negative? It went from the same tactic. When we was watching Scheme Fiend, he had a large base. This was back in the days. How he surmised his channel, how his channel got this. It was the activity of the people who supported them, right? Then it turned negative. It started to be SMDs. My team don't help me. I come out. Not every day you could get it. We'll yell out, yo, there's blah, blah, blah. Sometimes the gift squad is better too. It's good when it's double. Perfect. Sometimes we get nothing and we still love dooming. See, that shit that YouTube got us thinking on makes it heavy. It makes us think different. You got to continue to, whatever content, you got to continue to work because it's a psychology game. They pimping everybody on YouTube. You got to pimp back. That's why we say we got YouTube crack. Something different. You don't think I want to do what they do? Of course. But I ain't in that stream. The mainstream. I got my own stream. I wake up every day at 4 something. I get myself together by 6 o'clock. We outside. If I don't make it in that time, I know what to strategically do. I say, okay, good. We didn't make the morning show. Okay, get the analytics. Look, let's look. Find the time. The team is searching with the magnifying glass. Okay, Doom, this is it right here. We got the thumbnails. We got the preachers. We got everything. Now it's Hamp doing. Let's get them ready. Get the makeup. What you gonna wear today, Hamp Doom? I might just put this on, man. Forget about it. All right, get to work. They work me. I hear Penn Murray. I hear Amy Small. I hear my team. Mentally, I hear them. They're like, damn, it ain't really nothing out there. We need the guy who got nothing but make up something. That's me. You got nothing. If I tell you about what you need to know, you'll say you know that already. We know our times tables. We know how to read too, don't we? I mean, we what I think we lacking is common sense. That's why I anointed the talk dirty. Because it'll help your mind state. I told you back in the day, it got so corny for me to rank. Ranking is like dirty jokes, right? But we call it ranking. I wasn't a good ranker. I probably say 4 or 5 things and I'm good. And then I start saying things that ain't good. Then I stop and let the other person roast me. Because we used to have that in the town. I used to have them roast me and I would laugh. And the guy was like, why are you laughing? And I just tell him straight up, son, I'm your audience. I don't have to battle you. You talking. You the MC. When I gave him that notion, you know who that was that became the great comic today? Chris Rock. When I was in school with Chris Rock, that's what he did. That was Chris Rock, all he did, him and Tony. That's all they did was rank on you. If you rank back, they had good memory. That's how strong the Rock family were. They had good memory. Remember, I went to school in Bed-Stuy. He was from Bed-Stuy. When it's noise, it's real. Okay? So, no doubt with the pimp slap. So back then, Chris Rock designed his program from the playgrounds when we used to shoot basketball in Bed-Stuy. So I wasn't good with that. I was just happy to hear you rank. Because guess what? You didn't have to fight sometimes. But when I went home and I told my mama after she got tired of coming up, and she's like, why is I'm here? Love you, Ma. She's like, why is I'm here? Why is you keep getting, I got suspended like 5 times for fighting for mother joke. That's why it don't bother me today. My mother been dead going 6 years now in the essence. I don't care. Because she taught me before she left how to deal with niggas like you and your mama. That's why we talk about it so much. Your mama should have did this to you, kid, because you a bitch. You feel me? You a bitch. Your mother should have swallowed you in the automated way. So when she started talking like that, I was like, oh, shit. Thanks, Ma. And then when they went to the PTA, the Parents Teacher Association, my mother had her presentation. That's how I learned. She said, well, you got my son like that. That's cool. I chastised him already. I ain't even get chastised. She just told me to go study. She said, well, he come home and say this. Thank you, man. He come home and say this. He come home and say this that they say. We had an hour on the show. Everything info, entertaining, educational, $1 million purposes only. So the teachers used to say, oh. So my mother told the teachers, he ain't going to be no punk in here. So my mother used to take me home every time I finished my home. My sister young. You know, she danced around with her dolls and shit. So my mother is working with me. Sometimes I used to get beatings. Man. Like, yo, nigga, fuck is wrong with you? Because I'm the oldest child, so I had to get it the right way, man. But when she stepped off, I had to watch my sister the right way. I had to pay attention to how to feed, cook, clean the right way. Because my mama was out there doing her work site to get that bag to the house because daddy had to make that run how he made that run. But all in all, Mom Dukes, man. Sitting down, listening. Now, all she said was try not to curse. So some of the shit that she said was so fly because it had curse words in it. She said, you're going to have to bleep the curse words out. So I learned how to work mentally. Sometimes I would love to call you a dirty motherfucker. But I'm going to have to say you a dirty mother sucker. My mother told me, like, what? The rosters took all that from us. Go suck your mother. They turned it around and all that. We said, you a mother sucker. They said, go suck your mother. Talk dirty. Talk dirty. So back then, we learned how to have fun. So when people come and say, yo, my mom's went to the essence. Excuse that word, that mammon. Good game, dude. No doubt, baby. Salute, man. Yeah. When they say, yo, my mom's passed. So we'll say, okay, my fault. We always take the blame for it. We take accountability. There's been a few times people came here. See that be the makeup. See that? That's the makeup, the brown makeup. So I'm wiping it down so in case y'all keep saying, oh, his face is swollen. That's the brown makeup. You see it? Makeup. Okay? Okay, I'm snatching some of it off because the mask is, they probably put a little bit too much lubricants on it to keep it the way it's supposed to. But look back to the story. Yeah. So we take accountability for people that yell out, yo, my mom's went back to, cool, I got you, I'm sorry. Your grandmother, oh, she went, okay, cool, what about your aunt? We go to your girl, and we'll say your sister, who's of age, you heard? And Penn Murray taught me that because we was like, your sister too. And niggas ran out, man, my sister is such as, I was like, oh, man. So thank you, Penn Murray. We have to, of age, your cousins, of age, you heard? You know your mother and your aunts, and they are of age. Salute. So we told you about the teddy bear murderer. The teddy bear kid. We're going to tell you about the hitman right now. His brother at an hour and 4 minutes. You made it. Hitman. Jose Hitman Williams. That was his name. Now, it was one particular day on why they call him the Hitman. I didn't know. That was my favorite cousin, like I told you. He hit me in the face with a baseball bat by accident. Because I was playing the catcher. And he was trying to teach me baseball. He was like, cuz, you got to stand back. Can't stand too close. I said, he said, don't worry, the ball going to reach because he got to throw it. He's going to throw it. I got to hit it. I didn't know. So I'm standing there. Now it was stickball, baseball, but it was a bat. I remember. It was a bat. It was stickball, but we had bats. We ain't had no mop sticks and broomstick. We had bats. So I'm standing there. You know, all I heard was a whack, whack. I said, oh, shit. Thank God he just swung the bat to get in position. He didn't swing it. I probably would have been concussion. But he took the bat and tapped the thing and swung it back. I caught that one. You know, when you swing it backwards to get into your stand, that's a lift. You know what I'm saying? Like you're throwing a bag over your shoulder shit. Now when you thrust, you get ready to twist and turn, power coming now. But you hitting, you setting up your power. So that nigga took that bat and boom. I said, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Fell out. I fell out. Nah, I fell out when he hit me with that bat. You heard? Cuz. Slapping me in the face with ices. Hit him with the icy we eat. It's in the containers. They waking you up with the icy, like rubbing it on your head, put it on your neck, put it on your arms. They trying to get your points to wake you up. So I snapped out. Cuz, you all right? Yeah. Look, I got dark skin, though. You know what I'm saying? I had dark skin. So it didn't show that my mama bruised me when we went to school, because they look for shit like that. You could be in the street playing and slip and hurt your knee. They swear to God your mama whooped your ass and got you your knee bruised. You fell and bust your lip because you was riding the swing and didn't pay attention. The swing hit you in the mouth. You go to school. You got to go to school. Your teeth is fucked up. They think your mama did it. So I had to play precaution, because not only I had to think for me, I had to think for my mama. Because back then, Child Protective Services was dangerous than they got today. Back then, they snatched black kids off of a cigarette that was in their pocket by accident. I seen that. Nigga said, damn, I got a cigarette in my pocket. They swear, oh, he's smoking. Call the dean. Call the principal. Well, I didn't know. He had a cigarette pack in his pocket. Sometimes we mamas go to face. She got a cigarette. She said, hold this, boy. Let me finish writing. You know how mama do. She smoke her cigarette. She put it out. Hold it for a second. Hold. Then she got to put that face together. And you put it in your pocket. You forgot all about it. Now when mama leave, she happy. You happy. She got a bag. What you want to eat, boy? Let's go get something to eat. She forgot about the cigarette. I forgot about the cigarette. But I'm still smelling like, it smell funny on me. But I ain't paying no mind. I wear the shirt to school. Go to school. That boy got a cigarette. What? How you get a cigarette? You smoking? No. Your clothes reek of tobacco. Oh, man. My mother gave me a cigarette yesterday. She gave me a cigarette yesterday. We went to face. What is face to face? That's welfare. You got to go talk to them face to face in order to get the things you need. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. It's Blue Glove Doom, a.k.a. Who Loved Doom. So Hitman. So I remember getting hit with that bat. Just follow the bat. So Hitman brother, his name was Man. That was his name, man. His name was Man. So you a man, right? We had a family member of my family called Man. He was just Man. Yo, Man. That was his name. His name was Steve. He didn't like his name was Man. That was it. AIP to my cousin Man. He the one that told me I should have ran to the situation, which I did, but I did it late. I got my Navy technique, but my eyes got bad, so I failed the test. So I just got that type of situation from that situation. You know what I'm saying? Did they try to put me in the cooking class and all that? I did that. I couldn't really, I did the training of the Navy, so I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Because my eyes got bad. I failed the test. I couldn't see that O, that U, that I, that Z, and that A. I couldn't see it. I said Zaza. Put your left hand over your left eye. What you see? Huh? Oh, that look like Zaza. The chains like you back too, beloved. So, Man had a fight with some kid named John Boy. So John Boy got the best of Man. John Boy young. Man is kind of grown man. But sometimes Man get belligerent when he get drunk. Okay? Just hold that story, because my encounterment with Man was, I used to bring people to the house. He never liked that. But my cousin Jose told me it's okay. He was just one of those cousins that wanted you to be right because he had made some wrongs, but he didn't understand how to explain it. Cuz you need to get to the military school. Don't be out here. because I don't want you to get a record. As soon as he said that, I caught the jail record because I had a record deal, so I was riding high on that. Big up to Jimmy Henchman. So, man, at that time, used to get upset back in the days. Never forget, man. And me being the cousin, I thought I could fight him that day, which I had in mind. Like, yo, I'm going to fight today. If he get on my nerves today, I'm going to beat the shit out of my cousin. Now, when I say that, meaning like boxing, not trying to hurt. We don't hurt our family members. We just beat them up. You know what I'm saying? Punch them in the stomach, back, shoulders and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not too much face. Knees, ankles and shit. I hit them in that area because not their face, because we told you they can't go to school the next day. So look, I said, I'm going to fuck you up, man. You say something. He's like, what? I said, yeah, don't play with me today. I'm here. I brought my friend. We're going to write these rhymes and drink beers with Jose. Hamp doing bars. He said, okay. He said, okay. He waited to Jose, his brother. Both of these guys is in the essence. AIP to Jose and AIP to your brother, Steve, a.k.a. Man. Listen, they both passed, man. So he waited till Jose had to go step out. Hit me. This nigga got the balls, the mindset, the area code, whatever he had in his mind that day. Talk about, you ready? I said, what you talking about, man? Chill out. Because back then, my cousin had me listening to the Jadakiss and the Benny Siegel battle. Never forget. Never forget. My cousin Jose used to play that shit, but he loved R&B music. That was his thing. He loved Budweisers. That was his thing. He loved it. I mean, he loved it. He used to send me to the store to come carry cases. Like, you big enough. Go get a case. The day I told you, he gave me a 40. Took me like 2 hours. Like, what you doing, man? Drink. You got another one. Yeah. I was like, cuz, come on. And he knew how to cook. He knew I didn't eat pork. So what he used to do was, he used to buy fish. He used to make like 3 fish for me. Yo, cuz, I got some doing. I miss them niggas, man. Word, man. Damn. Jose. Jose died out of town from an overdose. Something. He was never involved with. I'm not quite sure. They said he got tricked up by some bitch. You know what I'm saying? And he got tricked out of the spot. But mind you, these family members of mine, they had big money, man. I'm talking about a lot of money I seen when I was coming up. And when I realized what they was doing, I was like, wow. Because money was different back then. They, you know what I'm saying? I told you the last brother left is Jabbar. I don't know about the sister Tracy. Last time I met Tracy, she was in this crack house that I used to go hang out at because they had a spot. The Bloods used to hang out there. And one of the Bloods knew me because I was MCing. Like, yo, you want to hang out? And I was like, nah, I don't know, man. Y'all die moves, man. I ain't die move. They started calling me Muslim Ak. I mean, no. That's Blood Ak. Yeah, that's Damu Ak or something like that. That was funny. That's the Muslim, the Muslim blood. Yeah. They was calling me the Muslim blood. So all the Bloods used to come through, man. And I saw this woman. I was like, wait a minute, she looked like somebody. And when I told them that she was my cousin, they said, oh. And she said, yeah, that is my cousin. Chink, that's you? I said, yeah, Tracy, is me. They called me Chink because I had the chinky eyes. Yo, Chink. They're like, oh. And then I seen, from there, I haven't seen nothing else. But from that point on, they respected her every day. Because I said, yo, let me tell y'all something. Her family is not no joke. My family is not no joke. So if y'all was doing what y'all was doing before, it stops today. That woman was coming in there getting anything she wanted. Why? Because her family members showed up. And all we did was talk about Jose, Jabbar, and Snookum, and Man. So, Man chased me out the house with a razor. Nigga had a box cutter. I was like, yo, you cheating. I was like, you really gonna cut your family? So I had the beer bottle. I didn't crack the beer bottle. I just had the beer bottle. I still had beer in it. So I threw the beer bottle. Not at him, but to the wall. Like, you stupid motherfucker, you crazy. So I threw it the opposite. And he looked. And then he took the razor out. So I ran to the door. Left the books. Left everything. Ran to the store. Got Jose. Yo, man, your brother bugging, man. He like, who? I said, man. So he gonna situated. Cool. Now, we coming back. I tell him, man, you know what I'm saying? Because he always told me, the Army, and keep your shoes tied. He said, your shoes look better when they tied. He always kept me fly, man. But he just had a problem that day. And I guess he wanted me not to be like all the other family, but he didn't know how to explain it. If he would have sat me down and said, cuz, this is what I want you to do, I would have ran with what he had to say, because he was my family. I loved him. Word. When I heard that he passed away, I gave him a kiss in the casket and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, thank you for everything. Even that razor chase, I told that nigga, because I got my speed up and I got my what I told him in the coffin. I said, yo, cuz, this was years back. I said, yo, cuz, my spider senses is better now. And I said, next time I throw a bottle, aiming at the nigga that got it and shit. I was making a joke while he was laying in the coffin, man. I swear to God, I thought I saw him smile. And I gave him a hug and a kiss, you heard? I didn't see Jose funeral. They had him in Georgia or somewhere. These were my cousins, man. They was funny, man. Word. I gotta tell you a story about my cousin. This is Doug. Doug was what they call that today? He was bisexual. Yeah, he was bisexual. That was my favorite cousin too. Because every time, because he lived next door from his mom's. He the only one that got a crib from out his mom's. AIP, the sister, she passed away. So she used to be like, yo, Cenk, that's Brenda's son. Come here, Cenk. I got something to show you. Word. And we go to his house. Doug will have those females dancing on me. Cause that's my cousin. That's my little cousin right there. Show him what that pussy look like, bitch. And I used to be like, whoa. Bitch coming shaking her titties in front of me. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, Doug, I seen you with this, that, and the third. Then the family member said, oh, that's Doug. That's cousin Doug. I was like, what? Because they projects. I'm in a little small tenement building on Gates Avenue, so me traveling, and plus my grandfather is their uncle, because they grandmother and my grandfather's brother and sisters. So they those my second cousins. My first cousin is my mother's sister. Kids. Yeah. Stay hydrated. So one day, man had gotten a fight with John Boy. John Boy knocked him out. He caught a good lick. Whop! Broke him down. Man got up after a minute, but before he got up, they ran and got hit, man. They got hit. So John Boy was scared of Hit because they know his style. So Hit was like, you know what, man? I'm tired of playing with these dudes. He brought a bat outside. Told you that bat. He brought a bat outside. It was waiting for him. That kid ain't come outside for 2 days. He kept sending people to the store. Yo, go to the store. Until he saw Hit and talked to him through the window. while Hit was standing with the bat. Like, yo, what's up with you Hit beating on my brother like that, yo? You know he drunk. Why you ain't come get me? Nah, he was talking, man. Then he pushed me, and then he spit on me. He tried to lie on man. Man he was, you know what I'm saying? I told you he got sick after a while, but we didn't know. He liked that alcohol. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, he laid on. Because I think, what's his name, had hit man over the head with the bat and it broke. Or I'm not sure that Hitman hit John Boy over the head and the bat broke. I think it was a bat fight. So he said, you hit my brother in the head with a bat, I'm bringing mines outside. I'm going to hit you in your kneecaps. Super glue fact. Hamp Doom bars. So I was like, oh, shit. You feel me? But his game was not death as a hitman. Nah, he wasn't the killer as you think that name sounds. He was a strategic hitman. He hit the banks, man. He hit your pockets, man. He hit the number holes, man. He was the hitman. He hit everything. He hit the numbers. He always hit the numbers. Never knew what his number was, but he loved playing illegal numbers. He hit. Never understood it. The believers, he always knew how to do the believers. He knew all that shit. I was like, what is this? His name was the Hitman. He hit everything. He was like, he never complained. When I grew up with him, he showed me how to play baseball. They never played video games. He gave me his first pair of Michael Jordans. He got mad. Because just when I understood sneakers, his grandmother said, put these on. I put them on. I took them to school. They was the first Air Jordans. The ones that he got in that 84. I had those on. They was Michael Jordan fans back then. The shit looked beautiful in their room when they had the posters of Jordan. That's how I had my room when I grew up. That's why I still got the technique of putting shit on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen them. And God knows if you had to paint their room and you didn't tell them so they could pull the tape off the right way and you pulled the tape off, you had to fight. I seen my cousin take the scraper that you scrape for the paint, to scrape the walls or to map out the concrete, the little, the name of that. Yeah, that. I seen him take that to get his pictures off the wall with the tape. He was hitting the tape so he could get it off. Because that tape don't mean nothing, it's on the edge, right? So you can fold it and bend it, scratch it off. See my other cousin get a razor and he started nipping the walls. That's how serious posters was, man. Dominique Wilkins posters, you grip that, them niggas will kill you. They'll shoot you down with hand movements and verbal combat of you touching. They didn't care if you stepped on the sneakers. They didn't care that you messed up the Azad shit. My family stood in. That was my hand-me-down family. I'm going to keep it real. That was my hand. I couldn't wait every 2 weeks, 3 weeks to go to their house, to go in the drawer, to get an Azad, a Latiga, or a Polo. Yo, are you stupid? They mother used to have hand-me-downs waiting for me. My mother used to sit. Oh, man, I love it. I used to, I remember I went to school with my first sheepskin coat. I had the gray one, too. That came from my cousin, Jermaine. He wasn't even mad. He just bought it. He wore it a few times. He didn't even wear it. The mother, Mookie, that was her name. She took the jacket, wrapped it up, and said, Sadie. I was living with Sadie. She said, Sadie, tell Chink I got a coat for him. My first sheepskin. Then he gave me a hat. a brown fila hat with the ball on the top. That hat I wore, he gave me one of those. It was brown fila, the ski hat. I was fly. Thanks to my hand-me-down family. That was fire. And they, of course, they kept it clean because they had all that project. The Brownsville had washing machines in the kitchen. That was fire. Only thing I was looking for was the cousins who wore size 10. Before I started wearing 10, I was looking for the cousins that wore my size because some of them had an inch bigger on the shoe. And I had the little funny walk and all that until Sadie started buying me sneakers. And then Snookum, the teddy bear killer, heard about it. Like, what? Chink like that stuff? Tell Chink I'm sending him some money to buy some sneakers from Modell's. Yo, I was happy. I got my sneakers from my cousin at Modell's. I was like, oh, shit. Sneakers was like $25. I had a little couple of dollars to buy ice cream sandwiches to go to school. I was fly. Fly. I got this watch that remind me of my days. The reason why I got this watch, because I remember Jermaine. Nigga was terrible. He asked me, he's like, oh, snap, let me see your watch. He took my watch, right? I didn't pay him no money. He took the watch. Somehow, he took this off. This. Some way, he squeezed it off. I don't know how he did. Yeah. I could think you could do it. I think he squeezed it off. Yeah. I could do it. Let me see. Yeah, you could do it. Look. You can squeeze it off. He took that off. I was walking around with this watch like this. This is how I was walking around with that watch. Look. I was walking around with the watch like this. I ain't had no clip to put it in. Look. He took that. Yo. I'm walking around. I'm going to put it all the way back in. You know what it feels like to walk around with a watch without this? Huh? It was corny. And I was like, yo, I need my piece back. You know what he told me to do? He tried to extort me. Got away a few times. Yo, I need an ice cream sandwich. I give it back. I need an ice cream sandwich. I give it. That was the thing back there, the ice cream sandwich. The round circle ones that look like UFOs and shit. So I told my grandfather, we got another watch. I got the silver one. That clips. Got the one that clips. So when he looked at it this time when I came to school, I made sure my sleeve was up. And I looked at the watch that he had that I showed that I had. And I had the silver Casio now. And the Casio that closed when you put it on. And I had a calculator. Blew it out the water. So I looked at him. I started doing my work. Now he looking mad. And I was ready to fight this time because you're not taking this one. If you think about it, because every time I go play with, I took it off to give it to the teacher. To go play dodgeball, baseball, or go swimming. I just take it off. My grandfather would say, hold my watch till after school. And sometimes I'll forget. The teacher say, hey, don't forget I got your thing. Put it on and leave. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So back then, man, big up to my cousins, man. They gave me my childhood, my life. I miss them to this day. You know what I mean? But they still resonate in my mind from time to time, like today that we give out. You know what I'm saying? Because they must have was like, yo, we got you back in the ancestor world. And I know man got that razor, so I'm good. Man got that razor. You know what I'm saying? Man got that razor, so if you love it, yeah. So back then, man had that razor. That's why I say $150. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, because he tried to give me $150. I was like, yo, cuz, you crazy, B. Now, we had cousins fight, family fights, but it ain't never get to that style of pick up a weapon. Like I told you, we came from the projects where nobody had weapons, man. The only thing that was being picked up was your woman or some money, or they pick up the grill to clean up, to throw the food on. Ain't nobody picking up nothing out there to hurt nobody. You know what I'm getting at? That's why I say it's whack today. The bum keep coming out saying this, saying that. He know what it was. He came from there. He know that we come from boxing. We got Riddick Bowe that came from our projects. The greatest champion, Big Daddy. Heavyweight champion of the world. Riddick Bowe. Former heavyweight champion of the world. Still champ. We have Tyson, Amboy, few blocks down. Then we had Shannon Briggs, few blocks down. Then we had a couple of cats, but they was in the style and all that, like Zuda. But he say he's from Brownsville, but probably be up the block somewhere. So we come from Brownsville. We never ran, never will. That's why they hurt us so bad. That's why we was called NFO before UFO. My team was called NFO. If you came to Brownsville and you met an NFO, you know what time it is. We the NFO, man. When I learned that, I said, oh, okay. There's no fair ones, nigga. That's NFO for us in Brownsville. Noble Drew Ali Plaza. We the NFO. We always travel in packs, man. We always travel. We go sneaker shopping. 4 or 5 guys going sneaker shopping. 2, 3 guys going food shopping. Yo, I going to the supermarket for my mom. Yo, I'm rolling with you. Because they know I'm going to get them some with the food stamp card. My mom's wasn't like that. Yo, what you getting? I just want a soda and a sandwich. I got you. My mother had over $400 or $500 food stamps for 2 kids. We was good. My mother didn't say nothing. What you did with the money? Oh, me and my friends got some sandwiches. She fed the babies. Oh, he ate? All right, good. Helped me carry the bags back to the crib and all that. Thank you, Miss Evans, for feeding me. They come knock on the door. You welcome, son. Call him son. Welcome, son. Yo, you coming outside? Yeah, give me a minute. Let me help my moms real quick. You know what I'm saying? Mop, sweep, clean. Mom going outside. But I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention because she was happy that I made it. I'm happy. No one ever thought I was out there hustling. You see what I'm saying? So I fall in that category. My son was a good man, but she didn't know what I was doing out there. She just knew I was rapping. I had a record deal, but I was out there hustling, trying to flip it because I wanted to know what 200 looked like if I got 100,000 free cash. Jimmy Henchman gave us $400,000 in cash. All we had to do was a 4-album deal, 5-album deal, or some shit like that. And we was already 2 albums and a half in. But the kid got scared and ran off with Jimmy money. I didn't want to give it back, so I ran to the street. I couldn't hide the money anywhere because I'm in the projects. He knew where I lived at. Them niggas was hiding all over that, and he couldn't really dig deep. But I was hand-on approach. So I had to dip, dodge, tally-ho my shit. I had to run around with 100,000. Couldn't call them bums. Yo, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Them niggas was happy too. No more studio, no more nothing. Niggas just took the 100,000 from that man and ran off and put me involved with it. I'm not sure today if Jimmy's still looking for me or looking for us. Bionic idiots. We was idiots. All we had to do was stand firm, steadfast, and we could have been today's class. Terrible. So I took my money, ran to the street, got what I got, made a run, came through, got locked up, did 5 years, came back home. Off of 100,000, I had like 25 G, 23 G's, close to like 20,000 bucks when I reached home. It didn't go back ever since. But after that, I started getting things done. So I know what it's like before the internet. If I'd have had the internet with that bag right there, I would have been superstardom, man. But back then, I didn't tell nobody. I only told a few people. And that people's there was like, they was cool to me. You know what I mean? I couldn't really express it because I brought my money home in a JanSport. Everybody else had somebody pick them up. He said, what you gonna do? Who's help? I said, I'm getting on the train. I'm on a train with 100,000. I ain't need to count it. The only thing I took out was my rhyme book for my army fatigue pants. In my Timbs, I was sitting on the train, book bag tight. You know what I'm saying? I had it tight. You know what I mean? Sometimes I used to put it underneath the army coat. That was what my man used to do, put it underneath the army coat, like throw the army coat on top of it. So I ain't do, I just sat tight by the train. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't think it was a lot of money, like 120. It was just 50,000, 50,000. That could be in your pocket. So that's just 2 bricks. That's all. Think like that. I couldn't say, yo, it was a lot of money, like a suitcase when they opened it in the movies. Nah, it didn't look like that. Nah, it didn't look like that. It looked like that when he distributed, because it was sitting up like this. And he called us in the office. He was like, y'all doing good music. You know what I'm saying? This is what y'all made. I'm giving y'all this as an advance. Y'all take it easy. Don't get hurt. And when the kid found out who he was, he ran. The leader of the group of the Bionic Idiots. He didn't tell us. All he was doing was, I want my masters. Because the last time I spoke to Jimmy Hinchman in the office, I went up there to thank him. And I went up there to just chill. Now I remember Groove Theory. Groove Theory, the group, they had a recording session. So the pantry was a long pantry. It was a penthouse. So the pantry was different. So I walked in there to grab some promotional shit for us that got our name on it. So I'm in there looking. Seen a few stickers, headbands or some shit, wristbands or some shit. And I saw the tape. I was like, oh shit, what's that? I didn't know somebody was replaying it, bootlegging it. So I'm gonna keep it 5,000%. I took that. I saw Groove Theory. I took that in the middle of the shit playing. I took it, took the thing, ran out, went to the hood just to tell the hood, yo, this is some new shit coming out. Jimmy called me. Look at that, the backup. We think it never received because it got stolen from me too. But look, I don't think they never made it out because that was probably the album. I didn't know. I was scared to tell them I have it. That was an automatic violation. So I had to stand firm on, yo, I went in there. Did you see anything? Yeah, I saw something, but I didn't look. I didn't touch it. I was touching this. I was touching that. And I was touching, because they went in there and saw ruffles of something being moved. Because I was looking for promotion for the Bionic Idiots. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, until I said, oh man, I took it, boop, ran out, took it to the hood. Nobody understood the work. They understood the single that came out. Tell me what you want me to do. They understood that. They played that to the damn near, to infinity. You feel me? So I was the first one with that. You know what I mean? So that was tough, man. That was tough. So he ran. So that was from there, I think the kid was like, I think the kid was like, yo, he said he didn't do it. So big up to my friend at that time. He yelled out completely, yo, he said he didn't got it. He didn't got it. So if you think he got it, just give us our masters back. So he jumped on it like that. And Jimmy was like, yo, y'all still owe me. Just do this. And he was getting there, but he never told me. He told me afterwards when we got the money and he took off. So I didn't know if Jimmy wanted to recoup the money back, but I ran off. You know, they got to recoup. I think they did. But me, I went to jail with mine. So it was like, all right, he's in jail. And told my lawyer, don't tell him I got this money. I told him where I got the money from, because I had to keep, because they was looking to give me a 3 to 9. from a 1 to 3, which I didn't possibly understood. Cause I was like, nah, I ain't even do anything. And I'm paying you. They want to give you a 1 to 3 for everything. What the fuck? I gotta sit for 1 year to 3? Nah, you'll do the rest on parole. I was like, oh man. So I wound up getting a 2 to 6. I said, what? They doubled up on me? All right, look, before they act stupid, it seemed like they not trying to acknowledge me, man. So look, man, how much I owe you? He talking about we gave him like 30. So I gave you almost 30,000 just to get a 2 to 6. Well, you could have told me it was a 1 to 3 that should have. But look, you could have got that lower. You just gave me a bullet. A bullet. I'm fighting the bullet, being that you telling me that it's a 1 to 3. Get the bullet. Nah, I don't want it. I want the bullet. What's bullet? That's the 8 months on the island. Give me that. He went back and told the judge he wanted 8 months in jail. They said, listen, he's damn near kingpin status. Mind you, I got caught with a nigga that ain't looked too properly clean. So they looked at him as a fiend and looked at me as the king, Hamp Boss. So they gave me his time with my time, plus he secret indicted me because he said it was my work. I didn't say anything. I was like, what? He went home. You're co-defendant. He ain't my co-defendant. We just got caught together. That's it. Well, he went home. How he go home? I thought we both got knocked together. How he go home? Secret indictment. That's when I knew the nigga snitched on. I said, oh, man. Word. Just had an open case with the same shit. Got away. He snitched on me. If he would have stood solid, I probably would have got probation. First time receiving, I would have got that immediately. But this nigga ran off, told the pigs that he was a fiend. He was smoking. I made him smoke. Look at me, look at him. They did that. They did exactly that. They took comparison. They said, this nigga got boots. He's clean. Underwear's clean. Man beater clean. Hair looked good. Had an afro. Looked good. Word, got a nice clean army coat. They look at this nigga. He ain't got nothing but a thin jacket, dirty white sneakers. His pants got stone wash colors before the stone wash. His sweater looked like how my sleeve is rolled up. That's how far the sweater looked. And his face looked crunchy and funny looking like the dude bum TV. So they said, oh yeah, you can go home. Get him a little program. He got 90-day program. Got home, got big, got fat. I went upstate and did a whole goddamn situation and tried to get back. That was crazy. Then told the person that had me working with him recently, like a year back or two. Because his mother went back to the Essex, my aunt. Because that was his people's. So my mother died. His mother left a few years back. But before she left, he was like, yo, he sent me a picture and said, yo, the dude passed away. I looked at the picture. I said, who is he? He like, remember him? Y'all was working. I said, get this nigga the fuck up out of here, you bum ass nigga. Don't you ever fucking write me again, you hoe ass nigga. I told that cousin. Now that cousin, I'ma smack the shit out of him when I see him. I haven't seen him lately. Give a fuck how old he is. I'ma smack 5 years out of that nigga, you heard? Because he was the bitch. You allowed that nigga to snitch on your fucking cousin and didn't do anything after I went up north? You a bitch. He wrote me and told me the nigga passed away. Man, get that shit the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. That nigga gave your cousin 5 years, boy. And you still sending pictures of you and him standing together. You working with that nigga. And when I see that cousin, I'm gonna smack 5 years out. I'm gonna smack 5 years out that nigga. All because he was a bitch. He should have told me that nigga was a snitch. You feel what I'm getting at? So in all that situation of my life coming back to this, that, and the third, now how I got here, this is simple. This is over a name that I designed. How I got here to this day. Meaning that I had so much going on back then. We found YouTube. I think I could promote before we knew how to work it. It's only 20 years old now. It came out in 2006. So YouTube is only a dub. So 20 years ago, messing with YouTube, we didn't understand. We were just happy to be on live, and really not live, just online. No one knew the live button yet. It was just video, video, video. Nobody understood to sit down and activate the live button more aggressive than how it is today. Back then, it was just making videos and people watched. So I was fighting that. It got so bad, you know what I'm saying? After I sued the baseball player. After I sued him, they didn't want me in the project. I tried to fight, but I'm glad, because me being in there suing somebody, knowing that I'm the man in the projects now, even though I was just who I was, it probably would have turned out a little bit not good. So maybe it was good that Mo Vaughn management and the team that bought those projects said no thank you. Because we was telling them, yo, the lawyer was like, yo, it ain't his fault. He lived there. But they went through the records, found out how much I owe for the back rent, and me saying, look, we could take half and half. I was like, no, thank you. I need that. So they gave me an undisclosed number. You know what I'm saying? I could have paid my situation and just live. But see, that project only looks for you when they want to do things to have fun. I couldn't be in that realm, because I would have turned out like them, drunkies, bummies, and shit like that, and be with the money for only like 3 months. And after that, they just look at you and say hello. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Every day was like, yo, that's my man. The girls lifting their leg up on you, doing the wiggles and shit. You like, yeah. And the nigga standing in the back like, look at this bum. Get happy because he got a little couple dollars. He gonna be down soon. So it was always like that. So I couldn't express none of that shit to both twice. I couldn't express none of that shit to them niggas. So I had to get it. I had to act like I was hustling, which we were, that we got everything from the street. Oh, they got fly because they hustle. Not knowing I got a record deal. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing these things. So the Mo Vaughn money. When I got the Mo Vaughn money, that's when I started design Hood Hamptons. So remember, Hood Hamptons was already designed, but when the money got there, it was bigger. So the punk who was trying to rob me for the name started doing other things with it. Now, it could have been a ego thing with the Hood Hamptons. Like, yo, you just be Hood Hamptons' arch enemy, which could have been a good plan, which was, until he set me up with the fake paperwork and all that. Because I was like, yo, the crowd of lovers, if we come together and do something with the work now, being that we both was fighting on the internet with the word. Because he had them thinking he was Hood Hamptons, and everybody know it came from me. So I designed Pink Hamptons, because I was in the pink houses. So I was like, yo, Pink Hamptons here would be good. The entity of Hood Hamptons. So I was running around with that too. So when all that took place and all the lies was built up against me, I had to evacuate, and I had to make, and it turned out to be a homeless run. Word up. When your own town go against you, you ain't got nowhere to really run to, man. You got to go homeless. I went homeless for 3 years just to come back outside to still see the bum, even though we blocked him. But just to see him still tackling the same shit 20 years ago. Here, these are new peoples. We don't even know them, besides my peoples. So you see how deeply rooted this shit is. We stand on business the way we said we were, but We needed a springboard. So we got the springboard. What we do now, we activate it. We mind our business. Despite doing the villain. So I'm looking. I'm thinking. You heard? I couldn't tell that dirty pride. And he know that too, them bums. Now you could stay and be cool and have a enriched life there. But, you know, you might have to go on the out. Staying in will probably be, because it's a closed community. Like I told you, one way in, one way out. So we knew everybody. It's just the fan base, like the liquor stores, the marijuana at that time before it was legal, the cocaine, you know, who's going to sell crack, who's selling dope. You know, that was what the project was consist of. Who's getting the most pussy. Niggas had jealousy all in their heart, man. Like, who got the best work? At times I did because I had good people who was Spanish. That's how I got my Spanish family, because they knew the importance of that work. It was plenty of times I had to give other teams their job. Like, yo, they come knock on my door. Like, yo, that's you? You making moves like that, son? Yeah. Like, oh, shit. Then they'd talk. They're like, look, man, I got to talk to you. What's up? What happened? You got to chill. What you mean? We not eating. How? You was eating. I see you got, yeah, but nah, son. So one dude was cool. He's like, yo, let me see. So he took his workout, his crack. He had it, you know what I'm saying, in a little bag, right? I took mine's out and I showed him how big my bag was for $5. He was like, yo, who are you? I know that, oh, you Bloomberg now. Yeah. Yo, you gotta let us eat, son. I started giving niggas schedules. I was selling out fast. I had to tell them I ain't had nothing. And I had I said, yo, y'all got like 3 hours. I'm gonna send the rush to you. And they still backed up because they were like, damn, where the guy at? I'll be sitting on a crate looking at him like, yo, man, we wait. And then the niggas started respecting my style because I would let them eat. Then when it was time for me to take the street back, all I gotta do is just sit there. Like, yo, I got my shit back. I wanted to let you. He said, so why you let me spend my money over there? I'm like, because I didn't want to say nothing. Then the nigga pull more money out because he just bought one from the dude. When I say, yo, it's my turn to eat, they pull out 5 extra more dollars, 10 extra more dollars. Like, let me get 3 of those. It was days that my friend used to come to my spot too. And niggas come and say, yo, I need 10. I go give him 9 and give him 1 of his. Like, just the only one left. They're like, I'll work it. Give him his little $5 and I take the rest. That's how I was working. They knew it. They understood the program. They were scared though. They were scared. They didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to steal what they could steal with the glow and the gleam of they wanted to be the next talk. And the mind you, it was only 5 buildings. You know what I'm saying? So we had competition every day. All we did was get fly and party. Word, that was the best times of our life back then. And who had their own bottle, and not only who had their own bottle, you had to be willing to share. We were sharing people back then. We shared whatever we had because we wanted you to have a good time because we know what it was like. That was missing. But even if it was solid, like got my team, competition. So we'll go there and have our bottle, our stuff, our snack table and whatnot. The niggas will get a TV dinner table. That's how you knew who everybody was. Got a nice large, not the TV tape. They got the large ones that you can set up like 9 bottles and have a section for this, that, and the third, and put a little food on it. Sometimes it just be some chicken wings. You know what I'm saying? Niggas go in there and grab 2. Tell them, yo, 2 at a time. And if anybody do anything, somebody got to make the run. So we had that. You know what I'm saying? If one of your mans and them come up, he just came outside. He ain't got nothing. Yo, your hands clean? Yeah, I just came outside. All right, good. Grab you something to eat. Smoke, talk, music playing. Those was the days in Brownsville, man. That's why I'm mad that the bum is acting stupid. He should know that this dude that on TV now, Bloom, aka Hamp Doom, because I was Bloom. I was Bloomberg. I had my own name as the mayor. That was the mayor. I was running things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't bother nobody. They was trying to bother me. They was trying to get me knocked off. Because he ain't that type. Nah, he is that type. He making money quiet. Sometimes niggas don't bother you if you quiet. That's how I learned, because I ain't really had too many people around me. I just had people that was just around me because they knew what I was doing. But I ain't had family. They all skedaddled. You know what I'm saying? They all ran off. You feel me? But they had come through to pick up and drop off. So the people see that, like, oh, he got that work. They never tried to hurt me until afterwards. And they started to put their little plan together on how to smear his campaign. So if you quiet and somebody up against you did that. You're like, man, let me get the fuck away from these niggas, man. So I migrated to the pink houses, turned the pink houses to pink Hamptons. It was more buildings. I expanded. You know what I'm saying? And I ran off like that. It was more buildings that I can expand in. They had 22 buildings. You feel me? So I had to move work around 5 buildings there, 4 built. You know what I'm saying? So I was hustling. I had them all running in a style of, yo, he got that Brownsville, because this East New York. So I was like, yeah. Then had another Spanish family, because I got 2 Spanish families. And I picked up another Spanish family. And that was the Puerto Rican side. So I had the Dominican side and I had the Puerto Rican side. So I was comfortable with both of these sets. And I got kids out of this shit. So I was like, yo, we gonna be solidified. I just gotta stay cool this time. I said, we gonna be solidified. I gotta stay cool this time. But that shit kept fucking with me. Your mans in them kept trying to throw over the work at the Pink Hamptons, thinking that Hood Hamptons was down, but we kept working Pink and Hood at the same time. And it was at that time, 15, 16 years ago. We talking about 20 years old now for YouTube, but when we touched it, it was 16, 15 years ago. So now you know that these guys are just sick in their head, B. These are just trolls. I'm talking about the outside world coming to the internet world now that they thinking like, I don't know, because none of them got life insurance still, so they got to stop thinking that they could go out there and kill. None of them got life insurance still, so they better stop thinking that they could go out there and kill. You heard? Some of them ain't got no pot to cook a soup in. They getting microwave cups now. Now they just making them for you to put in the microwave to get you a cup of oodles and noodles. Talk dirty, man. Talk dirty. Huh? Talk dirty. Nah, let them stay, man. Y'all might get mad at me, but I told you we're going to tell you when we do the next joint and what that really means, man. You heard? We're going to tell you. We told you what that really means. Huh? Yeah. You got to let them stay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told the rule that it bigs up the chat wars, even though it's silly. Mm-hmm. Even though it's silly, we had 2 hours and 1 minute. I'm going to work them. The last time I saw something like this was a few months ago. I told you we got 75,000 hours of memory. Right here. The mass pick up 1 million at a time. It process. This mass done processed the files already. You in the files. I saw you. You in the Epstein files. You was in the Epstein files. You was in the X files. You was in the files. We been saw you, boy. Real men drink your mother. So tell your mother I'm ready to drink her, you heard? The greatest wrestler of all wrestlers, 316, he drink beer. Huh? Mr. 316 himself drinks beer. Huh? You want to drink whiskey so you can fight all day and get your teeth knocked out. And then your wife can't play. Talk dirty. Because you get in the bed, you all knocked out. That's when she comes see me. The beer guy. He just drink beer. He could get up, take him a quick shower, use the bathroom, and make love. But not you, whiskey drinker. You'll drink that whiskey, fall asleep. Your wife be horny. She looking to play. She called a black guy to save the day. Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was minding my business. I was telling the story at 2 hours. I'm back in form now. Who's out there? If you ain't went to the store, that means you ain't went to the store. We thank you for the chat wars. I'm Lord Chaos, man. I told you I was built for this, man. When they designed this program, I was the Frankenstein in mind. Talk dirty. Don't forget to like what you type. It's very essential. I'm going to block you if you dislike this show and you type and all that. So that means you lying to yourself. I'm going to dislike it so I can say, I'm going to find you and I'm going to block you from the show. All I want you to do is like what you type. You type that and you sent it and it went up and it's up in the air, like it. Own up to it. You feel me, ho? Huh? Because you a bitch for even doing that. Huh? Huh? Talk dirty. Talk dirty. So I told the guy, man, I told him to get his own show. You heard? I told him to get his own show. One of my old co-hosts, man. I said, I would promote you, help you, but it ain't no more sitting, leaning, talk about all of, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it, man. It's like you messing up the brand, B. The last time I saw you, I went 2 videos back. It was something somebody said, and I said, wow, it's messing up the brand, B. He got to get his own to get his own. And you got to get in the zone. I told him that. I told him that. He had to get in the zone. Salute. Yeah, we getting up. We getting up. We almost there. A few more of these few more and we up. Salute, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard of that, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We got them today. Yeah, we got them today. They can't say we ain't get them. Mm-mm. They gonna tell you this one was fake today too. Watch. They gonna say, oh, today Hamp Doom did something foolish with the numbers. Nah, I just outsmarted you. Cause I knew you scared. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's why we call it the way we call it. Cause they would think that we'll be here talking about a whole we did already. We talked about them already. We 2 hours in, we on another subject. See how fast the game works? Huh? Huh? So my pattern is fixed. I work the algorithm. I told you it works for me. I don't have to do anything to catch up to the algorithm. I am it. Watch, they gonna think and put my name. Watch, just watch them today. They gonna say, "Oh, we gonna have to." They gonna start saying your man with the put on this. They ain't even gonna say our name. We call them out over here. You feel me? Yo, what up, Captain? Share the live. Let them know we outside, kid. I need a plaque. You in the building? You got a plaque? I need a plaque, son. You heard? Mr. Tahoe, salute, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, we talked to Alice yesterday. She still wanna. I'm glad y'all women in here talking to her because she needed y'all yesterday. I had whooped her ass yesterday, man. So I'm glad y'all here. Talk dirty to that bitch. Talk dirty to her because she's been coming in trying to get dick down. You heard? She need a black man dick in her mouth. So y'all open her mouth for her. You heard? So I can unzip my pants. You heard, Amy? You hear me, Penn Murray? Hold her mouth open so I can put my dick right in that mouth. Just hold her mouth open. Just hold her mouth open. I got my queen in the building. Yeah, just hold her mouth open so I can whip my dick out. You know what I'm saying? Hold her mouth open. Hold her mouth open, Amy. Penn Murray. Hold it open. Hold it open for her. You heard? Hold her mouth open. Hold it. Huh? Open her goddamn mouth. Let me put my leg up. Hold her mouth open. You put this down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Hold her mouth wide open. Tell her to say, staying alive. Hold her mouth open. I ain't finished with her yet. Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Mm-hmm. Talk dirty. Yeah, we know you guys out there love it too. Alice love it how it tastes. Talk dirty to her. Mm-hmm. Hi, Alice. My name is Hamp. Welcome to my show. Here we talk about my hat, how I put it on to put my mask on. Here we talk about the blue girl. Get that nigga the fuck up out of here. Get that bitch on her knees and bring her to the show and tell her to suck on my toes, you heard? Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Tell that bitch. we the money, Hamp. We keep something on us. Absolutely, man. Yeah, we got him. We got him right where we need to get him. This was perfect. 49% feels like big money. 51% don't feel like big money. Somebody better hit that vote and talk about you want that big money. Salute, Jamal, man. We see you, man. Hamp Doom loves you too, man. Just remember everything info. Entertaining, educational, $1 million purposes only. Heavy bags, man. What's up, man? Salute. We here. We got 2 hours and 12 minutes. Well, we doing good. I was talking to Large Professor last night, man. Big up the Large Professor. Go look him up. Me and Large Professor, man. I was like, yo, I like the style that you're doing, man. He said incorporate it into your YouTube. I did it. You know, he told me, he's like, yo, sometimes you're gonna go to bed like this, but you gotta get up. You gotta get up though. So big up the Large Professor for giving me another tactic, man. You know what I'm saying? He's from Queens, so Queens get the money. So he was like, word, you'll have about 10,000 if you keep doing this. You'll have about 15. He told me. That's the Large Professor. Man, salute. Word up. He be over there about Woodhall, man. I be over there all the time chilling. Top Shots be over there. Big up the Top Shots, man. I seen them. He act like he don't see me though, but I seen them. Walking to the chicken spot. Penn Murray. Penn Murray. Slow it down, baby. Slow it down. You gonna get me to lose focus over. You see, I'm about to choke all that sage. Penn Murray, slow it down. Your funny ass is being funny now. Slow it down, baby. Slow it down. Because they gonna get extra algorithm police on us. I hope you're a woman saying good morning, handsome. But men could say that too. But we would prefer from a woman. You tell a man, yo, you look handsome in that outfit today. That's a handsome outfit you got on today. Oh, you are a woman. All right, peace and love. Keep it moving. I appreciate you. Thank you, baby. You see, we got another girl in here. Help out Penn Murray and Amy Small trying to get a new chick in the building. Amy Alice Jones, you heard? She's our new bitch. Work her ass to get over here and submit to the queens and the kings. Because she's a Doomite. She don't even know it yet. I want Alice to wear the yellow dishwashing gloves when she rubbed my back. I want you to wear the yellow dishwashing gloves when you rub my back. You heard? You feel me? Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to give you a Wonderland when you touch my chest. Huh? I'm going to give you an Alice in Wonderland when I rub these gold chains on your breasts. I'm going to give you a Wonderland when I put my feet on your breasts. Huh? Talk there. Don't run. That's all I ask you. Because you was having fun. You was having fun. You even said my mother a few times. And I don't get mad at that. No. Not at all. No. Because we know how to work that. Huh? Huh? We know how to work that. Welcome to the show. I'm your host. Nah, because I didn't do it the right way. You got to turn the can, and it's a straw holder. You heard? Here's a straw holder. That's what the holes in the tops of the cans do when you got a straw so it don't keep falling. So you turn the thing around and squeeze the straw inside the holes, pause, and you have the whole thing sitting there. Yeah, I don't care. You don't either. That's funny. Talk dirt. Mm-hmm. So I was talking to Large Professor. I said, yo, Large, I got something going on, man. He said, look, you're going to have to do it like this. They pay you in the morning. You get everything done. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I took care of everything last night. Shower, haircut, laid my clothes out for the morning. Got up, made my coffee and stuff. So I did what Large Professor told me he do. You know what I'm saying? You use your bathroom, get your breaks in. You know what I'm saying? Then you come with the mindset of going to work. Because I said, I play Hamp Doom. I'm MF Doom's nephew. Mm-hmm. He was like, oh, that's cool. He said, do you rhyme? I said, sometimes. Because I could get beats from Large Professor, though, but that's for business. I ain't into that. I just get a little few snacks and I run that. Hamp Doom, that's it. Appreciate you too. So what I give out to you to tell you is like, yo, don't worry about them. Basically, they gotta make they run. It's like gas. It gotta be released. So these trolls is like that. That's why people can't have shows because they worry about the trolls. That's why they have so many moderators helping them out so they can try to content whatever they want to talk about over here. Shit. Big up the Isaiah Whitlock AIP. Shit. You saw the why, you understand it. Shit. Over here, I hold it down. 2 hours and 19 minutes. You crazy? I don't need no moderators for you. You a bitch. And you ain't dropping no bag and you not a green coat. You a bitch. Just a chat war ass nigga. We gonna chat war you out. We did some of them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We ain't scared of you. So when I told Large Professor that, he was like, yo, you got something going on. You hustling for real. You know what I mean? So I took that notion and brought it to my work site and look what it did for me. You feel me? Mm-hmm. What up, Bell family? Mm-hmm. So they gonna wake up today and say, damn, Doom did it again. The Hamp Doom Morning Show is the best show in the business. You come talk to me. We ain't got no moderators here, man. We ask you who want to be a moderator. We ask you that 1,000 times. Everybody be scared. They ain't got no pages. Mm-hmm. We the work site, absolutely. We hustling. That's great, Kevin. And we come here to tell you that your mama we make fun of too. Because we couldn't wait for you to come drop that comment so we could talk about you. You hear me? You like ink the other way, not tattoo ink, Kevin. You like sperm ink. You a sperm bank, Kevin. You hear me? Your mother should have really swallowed you through a deodorant spray. The deodorant spray. Your mother should have swallowed you in a deodorant spray. That's your mother. She should have did that with your ass. A deodorant spray. Talk dirty. Huh? At least her breath would have turned a little bit decent. Her ass should have had that for you. Huh? Huh? Hmm? My father don't know me. I like that. He's talking. He's talking. My father was a great man. You know, he passed away too, but he was a bitch ass nigga too. Yeah. When it was time for the big time, he you know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's just an inkling. He got accolades that's great, so I could say, yeah, he just got one flaw. But other than that, my dad was flawless. He was a master. You understand? He told me things on how to do things that I should do today at the age I'm in. You feel me? He just was the way he was. Big up to that nigga. You heard? Because he made this nigga. Straight up. Straight up. He made this nigga right here. Me. The nigga for life. What's up, man? Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Talk dirty. Uh-huh. It's a beautiful day in the Dooms neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like that EBT activity. That's funny. That's a good one. I like that one. Mm-hmm. I like that one. It's Blue Glove Doom, a.k.a. Who Loved Doom. Yeah, sometimes I put the hats on, sometimes I don't. Then you really say something else, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Captain. We appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Because I love looking like that. Mm-hmm. I love it, boy. We got them talking today. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rashard Bell, you laughing, huh? Yo, I see you, Bubba, no doubt. Mm-hmm. Top shots, what up, son? You see him? Mm-hmm. Top shots for Queens. You know, my boy, man, y'all subscribe like Common the Kid. He got that work too. I forgot to say all that. We got top shots, 718 Shakur. That's Queens. He already know. Jamaica. South side. We outside. You know what I mean? Yo, I take the mask off. I'm glad you asked. I take it off for you. Yo, you see what I tell you every day. You see, this is, I told you, you got to join me, man. Top shot, you got to come outside. You got to tag me in your work. You want this money, man? I got you, son. If you want this work, you got to come talk to us, man. I tell everybody in a good way that they work for me. I'm the algorithm, man. I'm the algorithm, top shots. Now, you put my name in a good way, you'll get it. You put my name in any other way other than that, you ain't going to make no money. You got to be strategic to talk to me in any of your titles now because I'm the algorithm. I could do this in 2 hours. I could do it at 225 if I want. I could hold it. I told the algorithm I'd do this amount of time and still beat them. We at over 10,000 views right now. Again. Huh? We pushed over 10,000 views. We only sent one person to the store. Everybody else been running their mouth. No moderators, B. You cut those moderators out, this is what you see right here. But you scared of these niggas? They don't know you. Get the bag, top shots. Holla at me. I tell all my friends that. Big up the Deadly Alliance for paying attention. Deadly Alliance was like, yo, Doom, I can't front. You got something over there, man. I need to fuck with you. Because you was fucking with fake team and them niggas. They ain't getting you nowhere. You fucking with all them bum niggas. They ain't getting y'all niggas. No, you come fuck with Doom, you grow. For God who so loved the world, he gave you his only begotten Hamp. And whoever shall believe in Hamp shall have everlasting YouTube life. You don't see it? If you fronting on what you don't see today, then you bitch. Just speaking respectfully how they like to use that word. But if you acknowledge and say, yeah, I'm down, I'm fucking with this nigga, then we eat. I'm the definition of let's get this bag, man. Top Shots, I would love some new subs. You gotta fuck with me. I'm the boss. You don't see it? I talk dirty to these bums except my green coats. We running this shit, man. The nigga in the mask and the gold chains. When this noise is real. Right on Jamaica Avenue. Huh? Hustling. Queens, get the money. Fuck all that bullshit, man. I don't know these niggas. I'm just talking to them. I know my green coats, the niggas that support my show. That's who I talk to every day. Because they was just like these motherfuckers in the chat room before they became. And sometimes none of them came like that. They just walked in and said, I like it. So Top Shots, I'm the boss, man. Just acknowledge it. Big up to my team, Mac Mean, man. Mac Mean did this too. Big up to Mac Mean's true stories. I ain't gonna front. I give flowers back when they throw it at me, man. I don't care if it still got the roots on. I know how to clean. I get my goddamn garden scissors, cut that shit, and put it in a jar of water. I take all the flowers, nigga. But yo, big up to Mac Mean for throwing the alley-oop, man. Straight up, the Conda love, man. Nigga threw a wow. Yo, the nigga threw an alley-oop for me. I ain't even had to jump for the dunk. The shit was like fishing price alley-oop shit for the little kids in the backyard. That's how the shit felt. Big up to Mac Mean. Yo, tag him too. I'm dead serious. No cut, no filter, no flattery, and no cap, and no dick riding. Pause. Mac Mean, big up to you. That nigga threw me an alley-oop like this. All I had to do was just grab it, go like that. Super glue fact. Big up to son, man. See, when you do things like that, you could go back and make a move on people. Respectfully, the words y'all like to use. So, if I was to make a diss track today of Mac Mean or Bullets Gotti or any other people that support me to get to the level I am with the Hamp Doom Morning Show, they will look at it and support it because they understand the program. They'll see that nigga want a plaque. Fuck it, I'ma help him. He out here really working. He ain't talking about nobody. He getting a bag. Look at this shit. I ain't come in for nothing. I came here to work. I like to work. I was tired this morning because I went to bed late studying for the second show to give it to you how we give it to you. But look, I'm the algorithm. I tell the algorithm what I wanted to do, man. You ain't got that power yet because you still worrying about the next nigga content. That's dangerous. Deadly Alliance, you, the rest of y'all join me. Doom Sector. You got to cut everything out. Go back to that later after you win. When they say, ain't you was doing, yeah. Big up the Doom Sector. Now I got my own thing going. Big up to you. Now you got it. Fucking with me. Huh? You did it the right way. One thing I like about Larry Brown, the ex-coach from the Detroit Pistons when they won 2 championships, he could have won more, but egos got involved. He could have had 3 with the damn motherfucking Philadelphia. But look, he played the game the right way. Now you're a Hall of Fame coach. Big up the man for giving us the word Doom Sector 5 months ago. Now look at it, it's excellently well flourished. We just added Doom Squad. So, in this sense of getting the bag and making it run, I took my man advice. He said, yo, you're going to have to do it early, have the rest of the day. It's going to be boring, but in that time of the time, you design. So I was designed because he'd be making beats. Then after that, he'd go across the world to do beats for people in Japan. I said, so how you have time? He said he rests on the plane. He said he get nice before they get on the plane. So when they get on the plane, that's his sleep time. He'll run the program for himself. He'll set his watch to wake him up at a time for him to put the headphones on to reanimate his work to present when he get ready to go straight to the venue. And then he said when he get there, he got everything mapped out. It's done. He just got to sit for 2-3 hours and make about $55,000. I said, damn. But you got to break it down because you got to pay this, pay that. So he come back to the States. He got about like $40,000, $20,000, $25,000, $5,000 for outfit, another $5,000 for bills, and stash the rest. I said, that's good. I took that and incorporated it through YouTube. And that's what we do. We look at our work. We say, good. We came here, DJ'd it. We did our work with the blue gloves. Knocked them all out. Let everybody dance to what I was saying, too. Because they dancing. If you ain't dancing on them, you shining shoes, boy. So they came dancing today. Nobody shined no shoes, so that's good. I ate last night. What I'm going to eat today? Light. I'm going to eat light. Because I want to get back outside to work. You know what I mean? So it was beautiful, man. So I talked to him and got the whole map. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, you got it going on. We got him outside. Ron can't do nothing now. Bum TV. They got to do extra hours now. You see how I got them working? They're going to have to put 7 hours in to catch me. Ron going to wake up today and say, damn, I thought that video went over. Nah, it's still stuck at 1,000. You're not the morning show. I am. Huh? You're not the morning show. I am. So y'all gotta get accompanied by people that don't want to show themselves on screen and y'all lie about y'all numbers. No, not over here. We get it the right way. Yes. We get it the right way. You over there doing shit to try to fluke us. Like last night, you had 300 people and you wake up with just that amount. No. You're doing it, doing some change and get it done fast. Yes. Because we ain't on no subject that lasts like that. Who cares about her tricking the system, getting some money? I tricked the system to get some money. You got to do what you got to do. That ain't my business. She's a villain. I love Miss Marianne Lorraine. Whoever she is, I don't know. Y'all could type up and look for her. I subscribe to her channel. She getting big views for nothing. I love it. She's in the algorithm like she gave the president a lap dance or something, B. And niggas is taking screenshots of her, flashing her all around. I love it. Get that bag, sister. Straight up. Get that bag. That shit is amazing on how you trick them and let them believe that you took some money. That's a good gimmick. And you got these niggas eating it up. You had Lennon Honor eat it up. He was the first one with 89,000 subscribers. So anybody coming after him doing it, they could squeeze 9, 10, maybe 4, 5, under 10. They'd be under 10,000. They'd get 4, 3, 2s. You know what I'm saying? So, but she getting 12s, 15s. And she only doing 12-minute videos and shit. I'm like, yo, that's fire. Alice, this is the Chat Wars. Get down or lay down. Sub up or sub down, ho. Straight up. Word, she running the show over there, man. I appreciate her work, man. Straight up. Mm-hmm. We went over 500 on the votes. That's beautiful. Do you feel like big money? So that's another language we're going to use. We got some other languages we're going to use. We here at 2 hours and 36 minutes. Man, you know what I'm saying? On my doom, no doubt. We hustling, man. Salute to y'all with that bag. That's a Wakanda Hugs, the gift squad. Another Wakanda. We got 317 gifts. Don't know what it means, but we thank you what a gift means. We happy to get a gift. That's flowers. So appreciate that. Tell your man to tell you that. Oh, thank you for the gifts. No, I mean. Don't even tell them what it is. You got 317 gifts. I don't know what it means, but it's a Wakanda Hugs to the gift squad. So we come out here and bear numbers with you, right? We bear numbers. We understand that it's an up and down game, but I found the secret. I don't work for them no more. They work for me. The algorithm work for me. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to do nothing. I could make you a YouTube star if I want to. All you have to do is get a channel and stay working, stay active. I got you. If you real, if you're not real, then you're gonna have to find another way. You're gonna have to stay in the language of all the mother niggas. Because over here we got a different talk. We talk different. Traffic is the language. Gunshots in the hallway, you heard? SGF, super glue fat. Big up the Tennessee Chin. I meant to say something to you early. That's my Chinese friend. My duck sauce connect, you heard? The guy that gave me the gift, Tennessee Chin. Mm-hmm. Word up. We work that black, that whole duck sauce. That's why you get extra duck sauce thanks to me and him. We caught the shit, man. Mm-hmm. No doubt, man. Mm-hmm. Alice Jones, you going to the store. 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 Go get yourself some wee pads and shit. You going to the store. I'm tired of you. You done bust a nut in your mouth and you still, I gotta relax for a minute. I ain't really too much multi-orgasmic like back in the days. I gotta relax, talk, brush my hair, get my waves and shit. Then I'll give you some more. But send your ass down. Get the fuck out. Yeah, that's my duck sauce connect. Mm-hmm. You go in the store, shut up. Ashley, get the fuck out of here. You go into the store. You see these queens in here putting money in here. You ain't said $1 yet. Get your ass out of here. You ain't put $1 in the goddamn. Get that bitch. Go get your ass clean. Next question. Huh? Next question. We had 2 hours and 40 minutes. Next motherfucking question. Huh? Well, you're gonna have to ask me on the next goddamn live. Because that's what I came to do. I came to work. I want to salute to my money team that came outside and dropped that bag. I want to salute my gift squad that came out and dropped those gifts. I want to thank my ear team that listened to what we were saying and had fun with the imagination that we drew up. I want to thank you too. I want to thank the chat wars that came in here and talked dirty and gave us a lot of run. I want to thank my Doom squad, my Doom sector. I want to thank me. Last but not least, I want to thank me and the Most High together because we work together because he woke me up, got me in together. I ain't got no pain. I ain't got no attitude. I don't feel disgruntled. All I got to do right now is take care of my little friend and come back again. This Hamp Doom, the super villain of YouTube. I love you. And don't forget to sub up or sub down. You know I'm going to see you back around. And don't forget, you still soft. Not my team. You. Salute. I got you.